Now, please welcome NHCS alumnus Bruno Pidish.
Good evening. Good evening. My name is Bruno Pidish, and I'm a class of 2013 graduate from the 8th grade at Neighborhood House Charter School. You may have recognized me from the 2012 Gala. I was your MC in the tent in Mr. and Mrs. Leventhal's backyard when I was in 7th grade. This school is truly part of my foundation. I was a student at NHCS for 10 years, but tonight I am up here talking to you as a full-time member of the Neighborhood House staff. After graduating from NHCS, I started my freshman year at BC High. This Jesuit private school was seemingly very different than the public and diverse community I'd known all my life in Dorchester. I was worried about BC High, that it would be challenging, but I was prepared. It's a different environment. I was a minority walking in, but my years at NHCS helped me navigate this challenge. I was confident walking into any environment and being myself. I had the groundwork coming from a place that was more like home than a school, which allowed me to find commonalities amongst my all-new male peers. The classes I took and the critical thinking skills I learned at Neighborhood House provided the academic foundation that helped me tackle the curriculum at BC High and beyond. I love creating writing and free thought. My ability to express myself started in English classes at NHCS. I learned how to play characters and gain confidence on stage as Peter Pan and Daddy Warbucks. Self-expression has always been part of who I am, and today, as I pursue my music career through writing and performance, I thank NHCS for that foundation. A few weeks ago, I celebrated my 21st birthday. Almost 10 years, I was surrounded by the guys who I grew up with at NHCS. Our school community bonded us in an invaluable way. We've been through a lot together over the years, and those who I graduated with at NHCS, they are my brothers. This school provided me with the strongest foundation to help me reach my greatest potential, not only as a student, but as a human being. I learned morals, I learned right from wrong, I learned values, act thoughtfully, embrace effort, seek knowledge, commit to the common good. These are the values that NHCS instilled in me, and these are the values that I now exemplify. When you graduate, from NHCS, your time as a student comes to an end, but the doors never close. I always knew that anytime I came back, these people who had such a profound impact on my youth and are imprinted in my history would be there waiting. I visited the Queen Street campus last spring, and being back inspired me to return in a more permanent capacity. I felt it was part of my mission. I want to pay it forward to these students who are coming after me. I can relate to them. I can impact their future. Last week, I was able to hear Jalen rehearse, and this was so cool for me because I saw myself in his shoes. Once upon a time, I was a middle schooler, preparing for the Gala as well. These kids inspire me every single day. They have sparked a new energy and motivation for me. I feel so passionate about this job and my purpose, and it's because of these students. NHCS is more than just a school, more than a location or a building. It truly creates a path. If that path is post-secondary education, you graduate prepared. But NHCS prepares you for all pathways. I am prepared for anything I set my mind to. I am always chasing my dreams. I am always progressing. Working at NHCS is a continuation of my journey. This job is another brick in my foundation. I'm working amongst the teachers that taught me professionalism, how to speak in a way that would warrant respect, how to present myself. They partner with my family to make me the man I am today. Please join me as I call your name and remain standing. Please hold the applause. Ms. Graves, you were my music teacher. Ms. Chapman, you made school lunches enjoyable with your infectious energy. Ms. McCarthy, you were my 4th grade teacher. Ms. Cooper, Your vibrant presence around school was and still is contagious. The other Miss McCarthy, you taught me 5th grade English. Miss Kane, you were my 7th grade math teacher. Miss Kaminker, I was your first student you suspended. But that's a story for another day, guys. Miss Davidson, you were always there. You took me to buy my suit for the 2012 Gala. Mr. Shirley Davison, you were my middle school principal, and the kids are lucky that you softened up over the years. Miss Scott, you were my assistant headmaster. And last, but certainly not least, Mr. Andrews. Although you had a last-minute change in plans and you weren't able to make it here tonight, you were my headmaster. You taught me to be humble, you treated us with respect, and you expected respect back. You were a strong disciplinarian, but you were truly a leader. You spoke after me at the 2012 Gala, and seeing you command the room made me realize the impact that you had on Neighborhood House and myself. It was in that moment, seeing you, a fellow Cape Verdean male, that I realized I had the potential to create my own path. When you visited the school a few weeks ago and stuck your head in the classroom, I was starstruck. It was surreal to see you. I was overwhelmed with pride, and you weren't there to pull me into the hallway for a lecture. You were there to see me lead. It's surreal to imagine my role here, but tonight, I want to own it. So, Karen, Linda, Kara, Tanisha, Mary, Pascal, JD, Emily, Sean, and Kate, it is truly an honor to be amongst you tonight. You are more than teachers. You each impacted my life in a special way. So to you, to my family, to the other staff members and teachers who come to work every single day, ready to take on the challenge that is urban education, you did it for me. And the people in the audience tonight, thank you. We are all here to provide today's Neighborhood House students with the strongest foundations that will ensure their strongest futures. Thank you.